As all of you know, should know, I am a new mom. And indeed, I cannot shut up about it. Not just in this meeting, everywhere. How could I? Being a mom is not something that you can truly be prepared for. I remember the first time I saw Hannah. It was 11:28 a.m. It was a Thursday, August 7th of last year, one day before my birthday. She came out, she was huge. She did not look like a newborn. She was 9.5 pounds, and when she came out, her eyes were wide open, and she looked very pale. I am not pale. My first thought was, where did they get this huge white baby from? This cannot be my daughter. But surely it was my daughter. She was beautiful. The first night I stayed at the hospital, my mom was there and my mother-in-law was there as well. And they kept telling me, make sure you sleep when the baby sleeps. You have to get your rest. And it made sense logically, but I could not sleep. I did not want to sleep because my heart, my mind, everything had been taken over, and I was completely in awe of this little child. It was as if I lost awareness of myself and my own needs and my own wants. And all I wanted to do was anticipate all of hers. So I stayed up all night, and I watched her, and if she was hungry, I nursed her. It was amazing. And that night, I believe I truly became a mother. When I became a mom, lots of things changed. But there are three important things that changed about me. Number one, I learned how to cherish life. Hannah was such a fascinating baby. I knew that if I did not capture everything about her, it would quickly change. I knew if I blinked, I would miss something. So I took countless pictures. I sang to her. I prayed for her. I saw every move that she made. I loved her. There were nights when she would not quit crying. And I remember those nights. There were a lot of them. And during those cry fests, I cried with her. While my husband slept, we cried together. And I know that it was because of those experiences that I truly gained that relationship that I have now with her. We are so connected. We are so bonded because I cherished her, because I celebrated her. And it made me change the way I view life in general with other people in my life. I began to cherish and appreciate my mother more. She had 5 of us. She went through this process 5 different times, one of them being me, stubborn, strong-willed Priscilla, and she loves us so much. I appreciated my mom more. I appreciated my husband more. She looks just like him. Without my husband, I would not have the little darling that is Hannah. And also, he allowed me to accept that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom, and he worked, and he allowed me to have that gift, to get time to get to know her. Lastly, I appreciated God more, that he allowed me to experience something so priceless and pure. I am so grateful that I had that experience. Number 2 thing that changed, I learned to accept my imperfections and the imperfections of others. Before I had a baby, my sister has had 3 different kids. They were all very young. I watched them grow up. I was very close with them. So in my head, I had a head start on everyone on this mother thing, and I was going to ace it. My kids were going to have the best of the best in the nursery. We were going to have fresh, homemade baby food ready in the fridge at all times. I was going to be a hot mom. I would have my pre-mom body 6 weeks after giving birth. It was just going to be amazing, and I knew it would happen. Needless to say, the exact opposite happened. I was one of those moms that I would go outside and my shirt was inside out. I'd be carrying the baby and falling over. People looked at me and they were always offering help because I looked a mess. But it was okay. It was okay. I learned that I'm not perfect, and neither is anyone else. And it's okay to extend myself that grace and to extend others grace as well. Number 3. The third thing I learned about being a mom was that I am a strong and capable woman, just like all the other women in the world. I had joined a special club in being aware that there was nothing that I could not survive and become a better person because of it. Being a mother has been the hardest season of my life, but of course, it's been the most rewarding. So there you have it. 3 huge things that have changed in my life. I cherish life more, I extend more grace to people, and I discovered the power within my own self. So why would I shut up? Being a mother has brought me to where I am today. I am beyond blessed and beyond thrilled to be a mother. In fact, if you want to see any pictures of Hannah, meet me after the meeting.
Our second speaker is Joyce Razowski. The doctor recently suggested to Joyce to read the book The Explosive Child by Dr. Russ Green.